Yeah, see, that could have been a whole segment right there.
Yo.
Next time on TJ Cooks.
Please.
Walking bag.
We got Nike.
I don't even know if Nike was black.
Nike book bag.
I think he got his AirPods in. He might have AirPods.
Alright, he might be just said fuck y'all.
Phone on 7%. So please.
How about that one? Walking up the stairs, tan.
He was cool.
Tan.
It was funny. Sorry.
I can't get
How about, you know?
I didn't see his face. He's okay. On the side. Why, you know?
I know
Why
him
you
well.
ain't give me no threes?
See, you know,
What? What are you talking about? I think he's at home.
Right, y'all
Have
got
that
all the
same
y'all got all the shoe stores
I
out there.
was trying to be a W man.
Oh, now you're
I was trying to be a W man.
Oh, okay.
Kobe, like what? I see.
Damn, I was about to say free Kobe. I forgot.
Free.
Damn.
Rest in peace.
Not where.
God.
Would you look at the questions?
I can't even see him. The fucking font is so goddamn small. You asked.
What's going on, Cozy community? We back at it again with another edition of the Real Cozy Podcast. We on the streets, as y'all can see. We not in no damn building.
Yeah, need some fresh air.
Talk about fresh air. Now, we was supposed to do it at another location, but you know, it was preoccupied. I was gonna say, tell them people to get up, get the fuck up. That's what I was gonna say. But
Why you didn't say it like that?
I don't know. I'm from Baltimore. They say I'm rude, so I might as well fit
That's
the description.
crazy.
You feel me? But what'd you say?
That's crazy.
I thought you said some other shit. Yeah.
Why he coming at you like that?
Right.
You on
So
hot?
spicy.
Yo, we got some new people on the Cozy Podcast right now. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause you're
okay.
new.
Please. Hey y'all, I'm Maya. What?
Go ahead.
That was my introduction.
Oh, yeah, you ain't want to. Okay. No.
That's
Instagram
why I
name
was
right
silent. 'Cause I didn't
Oh,
know
you want me
if
to say
it
my? See, you didn't say that.
now. I mean, usually when people say who they are, they usually say, I'm Maya on IG, da 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 da.
Oh, okay. What is my IG?
I don't know.
Oh, my IG is Maya.Done, MIYA.DONAE.
Oh, my fault. Hey, y'all.
They get nervous when we out in public, guys.
No,
You didn't
no.
really give us a script, so
I
like,
mean,
We never give script. This is
Well.
the Cozy Podcast.
all right. My name is Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next time.
My Instagram is Jaden, JADYN.Elise. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Y'all know who I am. Cozy. I'm gonna just put my Instagram below. They had that option, they just didn't.
Cause yours is just so long, and you know you got multiple. Like,
I don't have multiple.
yes,
Yeah,
yes you do.
I do. But that's all. Those are business accounts.
But I'm saying like,
they don't know which Instagram
right?
you're talking about.
Like which one? So you have to list it. That's all I was saying. I wasn't coming at you,
Cozy.
nothing crazy.
La Vida de Cozy. LAVIDAGE.
Like,
COZY.
like,
Cozy. La Vida de Cozy. I'll ask you what it mean, because y'all probably didn't take Spanish. But yeah, we gonna get started. You know, for the icebreaker. It's kind of different because, you know what I'm saying, I just want to know what y'all thoughts been throughout the week. You know, it's Friday. We probably done been through, like, a lot of shit. So, let's just do a week recap. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, to the point, how y'all week was. Anything you learned, everything you went through, whatever.
I'm trying to remember the whole week. Went to church this week.
Amen.
Period. Went to class this week. Went to work this week.
Mm-hmm.
It was a regular week,
Regular.
pretty much.
I respect it.
yeah, I would say the same. I went to a couple Bible studies. I got my work done. You know, I've been doing good this week.
That's good. My week was a week, you know, been dealing through some life shit. But, you know, we getting through it each and every day. Just gotta take it one roll at a time. One step at a time. You get money every time, though. Y'all know that video? That little boy
You just had to add that in.
You know that video that I'm talking about?
No.
He was
No.
like, you count money every time.
No.
Get money. Y'all got
What little
We thought
boy
that
is
was
you
just
talking
you.
about?
We thought
I
that was
thought
just
that
you.
was off the top of your head.
Oh, no. Shout out to that little boy. I don't know his name.
Little boy is
But you're
crazy.
getting money every time.
You don't know his name, but
No, I don't actually.
that's crazy.
But we ready to get into it. You want to ask the first question or you want me to start?
Yeah, I can ask.
Alright, go ahead.
So we kind of just wanted to know, like, with everything going on in your life and like what you're in school for, what you're doing outside of school, like what's going to be your impact that makes the world remember that you were here, like what's going to be your thing that
You mean like after college?
like if you left the world today, what God forbid for sure, yes.
That.
But like what would be your impact?
How
What
would
do
they
you
re-
what do you want to be your legacy?
how would
That's
they
a better way.
remember Maya? Like,
Yes.
She's crazy.
Okay. Okay. I would say that with me being a mass media major, I feel like when I was choosing my like career path that I wanted to go on, one of the main things that I was thinking about is there's not that many. Well, first of all, there's not that many black journalists, but there's not that many female black journalists. So I feel like even since obviously we haven't graduated, like even in just like the mass media department here, there's like girls, there's a lot of girls that are mass media majors, but not all of them want to do the same thing that I want to do.
Okay.
So I want to be a sports journalist. So we already know, like in that industry, there's not that many women in general,
Yeah.
and then especially black women.
Yeah.
So I would say in my department now, I think I try to make an impact as a woman and as a black woman specifically, because when you enter the sports world, it's like straight men.
Yeah.
So I would say that's the impact that I try to leave right now.
But yeah, I just want people to remember me as like a genuine person, a genuine friend that wasn't really worried about material things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though our purpose in the world is just way more than what you can give somebody physically.
Absolutely.
Like more internal stuff. Like
Yes.
knowing that they can call me anytime, any day, and know that they got somebody to talk to, to vent to, and stuff like that for real. So I feel as though for me, my impact, it should be, like I was telling you the other day, like if I'm a part of something, it should always be, damn, I remember when Cozy was on this project with us, and it was just crazy the way that we did it. It was fun, it was enjoyable. And then after I leave, you know, it should be like, damn, I remember like when Cozy was here.
The vibe that
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just think the vibe that you bring to certain spaces should always be remembered by your counterparts and your friends, family, strangers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that's what my impact is.
Yeah. I would agree with the fact that life is more than the accolades. It's all about internal, like how much you love people, how much you give to people. And so I want to be remembered as a person that has loved, that was giving, that cared, and was an advocate for other people. Like, you know, like my minor is, well, I wanted it to be journalism. So I wanted to do like civil rights and social justice advocacy. And so I want to use my voice to uplift those who are not really, you know, receiving the things they deserve in life. And so I just want to be remembered as somebody who cared for others and who loved and helped them out. Yeah.
So do you think that pours into like...
Get the mic.
Relax. Relax. But like, do you think that pours into like your identity? Like your impact reflects your identity, like who you are? And if so, what is your identity? Or what do you feel like it is? Because I feel like sometimes we are more so conditioned to think what our identity is than actually knowing.
That's true.
Yeah, that was off the dome.
I think not necessarily your actual impact, but the impact you want to have, like the impact that you desire to have, has something to do with your identity.
Right.
Because what you care about depends on what type of person you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're not a people person, you don't really care about the community, what's going on. Like, you're not really trying to change nothing.
Yeah.
So I think that the impact that you aspire to have has
Right.
everything to do with who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, I grew up an athlete, and I know when I was like watching TV, or I would be at my own sports events, I never saw any women. I never saw any black women.
Mm-hmm.
It was always mostly like white male coaches, white male like announcers. Like, it was always male people that were above everyone. So
Right.
when I chose my
Dominated,
major,
yeah.
I was thinking about, like, I want to be the person that people that were in my position see and be like, oh damn, like, that's a girl, that's a black girl on top of that, you know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
So, because
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to the community, it's all about what examples they see.
Yeah.
So if you don't see somebody that looks like you, or somebody that can relate to you, you might not think that you can be in that position, or that it's possible.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if there is young black women, or just young women in general, that want to have my same job, I want to be the person that is the example for them, to show them you can have this job, even though it's a male dominated industry, even though it's a white male dominated industry, you can still have that job if you want to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. G,
Yeah.
do you need the question again?
Yes.
Dang, I was hoping you
'Cause-
wasn't going to say that.
Because I think you said, like,
Yikes.
is your identity attached to your impact?
Yeah.
Does your impact
does your-
have anything to do with your identity?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct.
Come back to me. I need to ponder a little bit. Because I
Ponder?
want to get my I want
Okay.
to get my thoughts together. Like, I have my answer, but I want to get my thoughts together.
All
Like,
right, we're going to put a little side note into that. I just want to, the Grammys was just, I don't know if y'all watched the Grammys or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't.
I didn't.
No.
I heard
I-
about it. I didn't watch
So
it.
basically,
watch those
you know
no
what I'm
more.
saying? Why you start laughing?
because I mean, I thought you was going to answer the question that you posed and said you're going to. Like, let me get some more ideas.
Oh, you want me? All right.
Yeah.
Does the impact that I have reflect my identity? I feel as though that it should.
Yeah.
I feel as though whatever my identity is should reflect on how I treat people, on how I treat myself, on how, my character comes off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when people, and this is always crazy, and y'all can say, y'all can stop me when I'm lying. When I tell people, like, yeah, I talk to them, you real cool. And then they be like, yeah, what's your sign? Cancer. I usually don't like Cancer, man. They just, Am I lying?
I mean, I think
You
you're the-
told me
I
that.
think you're the only Cancer dude that I know.
You feel me? What did you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying.
No, I don't know what you're talking
lying.
about. I don't.
Exactly. She's not gonna tell the truth, close me, give me any bush.
I tell
Now,
nothing
I
but
will
the
say
truth.
That I did say it wasn't about your zodiac sign. I did say that you were like the first actual cool dude from Baltimore.
Oh yeah, from Baltimore. She said,
Mm.
"Yo, y'all Baltimore niggas got chill out, yo, cause
Y'all do low key like y'all.
y'all
doing a lot
giving us a
sometimes.
bad rap out here in Atlanta, man. Like,
You're the first cool one. I've
feel
run
me?
into so many DMV dudes, but you're the only.
yeah,
Mm.
it's ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like your impact should definitely reflect your character, your identity.
Mm-hmm.
And that I'm learning like that in one of my classes. That's why I asked it, because I'm learning in what's that, Men and Society,
Mm-hmm.
and we just talking about like identity, like how do you really
Now your
know
identity
your
can
identity?
change
Can it?
Yes.
as you grow, as you get older, as you learn new things. Because maybe when you were younger, you thought you had one perspective on a certain thing, and then when you got older and you got educated and you're around new people, now you're like, okay, well, I think about this differently. That changes your
Yeah.
identity.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how you say, like, it should reflect, because whatever your identity is rooted in, if it's rooted in truth, if it's rooted in lies, right? Like, you having to go out and have experiences that are going to change what you think about the world is going to impact your identity.
Right.
And then that's going to be what comes out from you. Like, if you believe that if you as a black person believe that black people are nothing growing up, right, then you're going to treat yourself as nothing. So your impact is nothing. But then you go out in the world, you go to an HBCU, you learn like, oh wow, my people have come from so much more.
Right.
Then your identity changes, right? And so now you're living life from a place of like
Self-awareness.
right, self-awareness,
Right,
and you have
right.
fruit. Like you can see that.
Because you had new examples.
Exactly.
Right.
So your identity can change, which I like, and I like that you said it should. Like, and it should be a positive thing. Like your identity should be rooted in like goodness about yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cold, Maya? You got goosebumps.
Low-key, I'm always cold because I'm anemic.
Ah. Watch out for them anemic women, cozy community.
Not too much.
What's wrong
We
with
just need a little warmth, like,
Right.
and some ice. Like
They
we
turning the heat up all the way in the car. Yeah. Yeah.
Not too much. Because
Crank.
I be having the heat on. I be having the heated seats on and the heated.
Yes, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Because my hands be cold.
I was ready to say something crazy.
Oh
I ain't
my
gonna say it
gosh.
though. But back to what I was talking about on the Grammys. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all this. So, do y'all feel like when we as black people get these awards, how do you feel as though we should respond? Because I've been seeing different people be like, well, we should just keep our composure, our emotions, and handle it as artists. And then I see other people, well, you should, show your emotions and be not theatrical, but like that emotion should show. You feel what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about that?
So, like, are you asking, should we say our true, like, feelings about it, or should we just be appreciative?
I guess be appreciative. Like, so for example, Killer Mike did it like a clean sweep or whatever. Like, he won all 3 Grammys for, like, the hip-hop section. The first one, he was just humble, thank you, da-da-da. Second one, thank you. Then the third one, it was like, he just went crazy, was stomping around, did a little spin. You know what I'm saying? But then, I think the other examples was when Victoria Monet won. Like, she cried, thank God, da-da-da-da. And that was cool. It was real, I guess, professional in a sense. But I mean, like, if I was to win a damn Grammy, man, y'all motherfucking cameras better
I
be
feel
on.
like that's.
Should our celebration be, like, composed, or should you be
Yeah.
able to celebrate how you want to celebrate?
Yeah, because hey.
I mean, what is the point? What is like? Where's that question coming from that they're asking? Like, like, are you trying to like protect the image, like, as you know what I'm
They
saying?
just saying, like, as black people, why do black people always gotta be
Extra.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they're asking it from a place of like, oh, don't make us look like this in front of.
Alright, we back at it. Had to change the battery in the camera, but we was talking about the Grammys and how black people's reaction should be more calmed down.
I had an answer for that, actually.
In my personal opinion, I really disagree.
I disagree because I feel like, first of all, I don't think that like a certain type of celebration should be labeled unprofessional or ghetto.
Okay.
I don't really see how that has anything to do with
Yeah, I
it.
think that's the problem.
And it's not even just with the Grammys. It's like how black people are labeled.
We outside.
Oh, be quiet. Oh.
It's not even just with the Grammys. It's how black people are labeled in general. Like, even when it comes to the sports world, like, especially the NFL and the NBA, how they were trying to say, like, they couldn't celebrate in a certain way, or, like, they would get fined, or, like, they would get attacked.
See,
Like,
that's bullshit.
Because they say it makes you look a certain way. So when it comes to the Grammys, I feel like if you've been working hard and you earn an
The whole
award, you should be
year?
able to celebrate how you. I don't care if you get up there and do a backflip. You do you because you earned that award. Like,
some Chris
how you
Brown
gonna
shit.
try to tell somebody
Right.
how to celebrate?
Yeah, like, come on now.
I agree.
Because I feel like if it was a white people thing,
Exactly.
They let 'em
and
go.
right, if
Taylor
they
Swift
went
get
up
on-
there showing out.
If Taylor Swift was to go on there on the Grammys and be like, yeah,
Right.
They
When
let
they
her
was
go.
to get up there and be showing out and carrying
How
on,
many times this plane gonna come around?
they be doing circles.
You need to calm
Oh
down.
my goodness.
The outside.
I ain't
shit.
never seen one of them except at the beach. I have never seen that here.
Right?
Like, that's crazy to me.
I don't know.
Hey.
But yeah, I feel like if it was white people that was acting like that, they would say it was okay. But since it's black people, I feel like they be trying to put limitations on us. Like,
Exactly.
That's like they be trying to tell us how to talk, how to dress, how to act. Like,
Yeah.
everything that we do has a limitation to it. Like,
Yep.
I feel
Stop
like
trying
it's
to
worse
limit
when
us.
it's black people labeling other black.
What was
one-
the quote
but-
from the last one? You don't let other people's limitations.
Limited imagination.
Limited imaginations. Yes.
Limit
Your
imagination.
Yes. Limit your imagination.
I think we said that all wrong.
Okay. Well, we got the gist.
No, for real though, cause like as black people anyway, y'all already taking what we have created.
Mm-hmm.
So why, like, this is my shit.
Right.
Like, it's
Why
my
our
stuff.
culture got to be labeled ghetto?
You feel me? But it can't.
We can be,
Yeah, it's
No,
like
we definitely can be.
but I don't think that.
it's like a double-edged sword for real. Cause like
I don't think celebration is
Yeah,
ghetto.
but celebration.
Celebrations-
no, celebrations is
celebrations not
there should
ghetto.
never be a limit on celebrations for anything.
Right.
If somebody
Right.
sets
That's how
out
it work.
if somebody sets out a goal, Victoria Monet, she set out a goal 2013. The tweet said, "I'm just preparing for this Grammy." In 2013, and she just got her Grammys. Like, she can celebrate that because she put the work in.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
if you graduate college, you going to celebrate, or are you going to act like,
That's
Shit.
another thing. When they be trying to say
Shit.
we can't celebrate a certain way.
Exactly.
Man, what I
It
try
took
to
me
say,
4 years to get this degree.
man, when I walk across that stage, man, what?
Exactly.
I'm strutting.
Do what you want to do.
I'm cutting. Yeah, it's going. Yo, I'm
Not to
doing.
mention
my
this
big one.
tuition price.
Where
Exactly.
I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do when I cross that
Right.
stage.
Give my shit and go ahead about your business.
Yep.
Cause there will
Because technically, I bought this degree.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
Yes.
paid for it.
Exactly.
there will be alcohol.
That's the best
in
thing
my
you could have
pocket.
said.
Not
I
your
paid
money.
for this degree.
Alcohol in my pocket
That's great.
for sure.
You got one of the mini bottles. The travel size?
Personal bag.
Oh,
Patron.
That's great.
my goodness.
Shots.
That's great.
Clink. Right before I go there too.
Yeah.
Mama, this for you.
You gonna go up there feeling good.
Man, what? Give me that shit.
That's crazy.
No, for real. All right, let's just move along.
We wanted to talk about, since it's Black History Month, we wanted to get into like some topics that, you know, going on in our community.
Right.
First, for something light, we wanted to know, like, what's your favorite era for Black people? Like, do you feel like there was an era that was really good for us? And if so, what made it good?
What era could you see yourself in? That would be my question.
That's a good way
Okay.
to put it.
I always tell everybody I wish I was born in the 90s.
Okay.
I wish that I was alive in the 90s because it was such a vibe. Like the music, like how everybody dressed.
I just want to
like,
be down.
the hairstyles, like even like in school, like with my mom, because my mom was born in 81, so she tells me like how it was being in school in the 90s,
Yeah.
and it just seems so much more fun. Like
Yeah, I can see that.
it just seemed like life was so much more chill. Like now life is so fast and like we don't really get those type of, but like the 90s seems so like calm,
Yeah.
and chill and like authentic.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like Black people was really like getting into their groove of like styles and music
Right,
and stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Like,
90s
we had
drip was
so
crazy.
much.
Yeah.
Right, we had so many good like styles and like music and stuff in the 90s. I just really
And
wanted
those
to
movies.
experience- I just really wanted to experience.
What's
the
your
90s.
favorite 90s movie? I say top 3.
That's a good question.
Love Jones.
She did him wrong.
Poetic Justice.
He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have went.
Poetic justice.
He shouldn't have went back to her. But that's just my personal opinion.
How? Let's not get into it because no, that's not true.
She did him wrong, bro.
No, she did not.
We gonna say that for the Patreon.
Nonsense.
We gonna say that for the Patreon.
He was acting like a little boy. He didn't want to commit.
No,
So why
we know
would-
what she wanted to say. He was acting like a little bitch.
Okay.
That's what she wanted to say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Say what you want. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
That's crazy. What's y'all? Y'all got one more movie to fill in. What's yours? We agree on Poetic Justice, Love Jones. What's your?
I ain't agree on that shit.
Then give yours.
We agree.
Love Jones is a great movie. I ain't gonna lie. I just say that she did it wrong. But 90s, I'm going House Party. That's my favorite movie. Like
Okay. Show Martin.
Martin for sure.
I think I've seen every single episode.
Yeah.
Of
And I will never get tired of
Yeah.
it.
I watch it over and over again.
After
The
like
reruns.
the 4th and 5th season, I don't really bang with it. But
Yeah.
seasons 1 through 3, yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Like yeah.
Top tier.
If I was to be put on a game show for Martin, I would win. I know everything.
Like
Okay.
questions about
Yeah,
the show.
hell
What did
yeah.
Martin say on
sure.
episode 3, season 3? What was going on in that episode? Because you're on the game show now.
What did he say on episode season
what-
3?
what-
season,
Yeah, what happened with
Season
him and
3
Gina?
episodes.
What
season
happened?
3, episode 3?
Yeah, what did he say to Gina that made her so mad?
He didn't say I love you.
Man, I'm gonna have to double check that.
Right.
I'm gonna have to double check that.
No, that Martin now, like before when I was younger, it was more so funny.
Yeah.
But now watching it now, I
Yeah.
more so really understand it.
Understand, like, the
Mhm.
jokes and
Yeah, and now it's
Yes.
just like Gina was kind of being a little like, yo, get on my face type.
What?
Yeah.
Where do you get that
stuff.
from?
Gina had every right.
How
Gina-
are you gonna be with me?
Gina
We
wasn't
live
understanding of him all the time.
in- No,
He wasn't understanding of her all the time.
correct.
That's every relationship, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
When you said that, now I look at it and I see it for what it is. I was thinking of more how relationships actually have to be.
No, you know,
Putting in that work. You know
no,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and I think that's the aspect of relationships in our generation that is missed.
Yes.
Like how we was talking on the first joint, like
Yeah.
everybody's just looking for this like publicized, oh look at my man, yeah, look
Mhm.
at my girl, look, you know what I'm saying? And it's,
That's because of how everything is now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I also said the 90s, because everybody wasn't worried about, like, social media wasn't a thing.
At
Like,
all.
Exactly.
they didn't have all these distractions that
Yep.
we have. So
Right.
I feel like
right.
the relationships, even like in friendships, not just like relationships, but friendships too, they was more authentic.
Yeah.
It's
because-
more real, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't
more
have,
ride
they
for
didn't
your
have all
man
this
type
social
thing.
media,
Yeah.
right? It
Yeah.
was just your authentic vibe.
Mhm.
Like,
90s wasn't better.
Yeah. I would say life before social media in general was better because it's just so much like it's just a facade. Like people really be flaunting like they got it, but they really don't
But
got
we
it.
made it like that though.
Exactly.
Before, like, even when in the 90s and 2000s when it was just recording just to capture the moment.
Yeah.
It wasn't recording to try to see how many likes we was going to get.
Right.
Or
it
no
looked like
pictures.
Yeah.
something else.
It was on
Yeah.
some, yo, record this because we can look back on this when we
Right.
get older. Yo, look what we did in college. Yo, we was
Mhm.
on the prom and I recorded a podcast. Like,
Right.
I was cool. Like, nah, like, we always look at my, you know what I'm saying, look at my body, look at how many
Facts.
chains I got. Like,
Facts.
nigga, that ain't even your shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah.
And this will lead us right into we want to talk about transactional relationships.
Ooh.
Like the whole era, you know, city girls, city boys, let me steal his money, let me scam him, and I'm going to give him my body in exchange for what he has, like money. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole culture of
So you mean like this for that?
exactly, rather than real love. So we
Real love.
want to talk about that. You want to get into your
I'm talking about that real love.
oh my
Somebody
goodness.
get the real love. Oh, just for that
Real love.
I want to see him drunk in the club.
Oh my goodness.
They don't want to see that.
You want to get into your movie example? You want to get into that?
What movie example I said?
You said acrimony.
Oh, did I ask you that when I told you that first time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that movie?
You seen Acrimony?
I think, but Taraji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so my first question is, do you think she was right or wrong? See this.
If you do need a rundown,
This one I said she was
Yeah.
crazy.
go ahead.
She was right, or she was wrong.
Oh, you saying she need?
No, give me a rundown. I haven't
ahead.
seen that
No, you
movie.
go
No. Remember, I told you gotta do that because I told you I hadn't watched it in a minute either.
All right, so basically the rundown.
So, just listening to cause I haven't watched that in so long. Like, just listening to what y'all saying. Like, I feel like I don't want your money. For me, I'm a person of like I told y'all earlier, I want to treat people with love, with care. So the fact that you didn't do that, and you stole from me, and you
Whoa. See, that's when we getting it fucked up. He
No.
ain't steal that shit. He didn't steal. She offered
Okay.
to give him money. And
well,
then,
I use words that we typically describe things like we use to describe things like physical things is also emotional. I believe that he stole and emotionally abused and mentally abused her.
He definitely stole her time.
He stole her time.
He wasted years of her life.
Okay.
When he knew he wasn't trying to get right.
He was, though. He was working on that damn machine for months, for
He
years.
could have had a side job. And
I
that's what
feel
she told
like-
him. she wasn't like degrading him.
Exactly.
She was just saying like you got to bring in some type
Yeah,
of money.
because we're
Right.
not surviving
I agree
right
with
now.
y'all on that.
And that's all I'm saying. You don't have to have, like, you don't have to be up here, like, your whole life. Because life
Right.
isn't like that.
Right.
But what I do need,
And if you think it's like that,
effort.
I need effort. I need ambition. I need you to have a vision. I need you to be working towards something and creating a plan also on the side so that we can make it. Because who is... You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even remember. Like, was he doing anything with other women while he was
I
while
think
he
it
was
was only
working
one
up?
time. He only cheated on her once.
Yeah, it was just the one time.
Cheated on her once. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Well, I have a heart up for. It's hard to say that in this generation, but especially in college.
Almost bust your ass, boy.
I mean, I don't condone cheating,
I don't either.
but the more and more I grow as a person, I understand that cheating doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with the other person. If that's where they felt like they were at in life, then they took that. They made that choice. And it is up to you whether or not you still want to, remain in contact with that person or remain in a relationship with that person. But I feel like if you do want to build a relationship of something, of substance, then you're going to have to forgive that person. And I feel like they was both wrong.
Me personally,
They was both
I
wrong.
feel like there was like I said, like I always say, everything is situational. Everything happens at different times. You know what I'm saying? What?
I was just trying to figure out what that is.
Perfume.
It's the little oils.
Okay. I thought those was little...
But no, yeah, I feel as though, you feel what I'm saying, everything is situational. Everything happens at different times. And you have to be not accepting of that, but you have to be understanding of that. Like, yes, I'm going through all these things, but I'm also trying to get my shit correct. And it's not like he wasn't, like he got it right, but then it went bad, wrong. I'm going to fix that. Got it. So he fixed it, then it went wrong. Like, it was just a trial and error period. And I just feel as though, like, it was also in the movie, like, her sisters kind of got her ear too, that one sister, and it was just like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Let her deal with whatever she need to deal with on her own. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because I felt like she was just in her ear about something's up, and then she was like, you should just leave him. And she listened to him. Now I'm up. Now you trying to come back to, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
now you at my doorstep looking dumb with no clothes on,
I get that.
and I got a whole wife that's pregnant.
Oof. That definitely hurts.
And
But I
it
feel
sounded
like
it hurt you.
I feel
know
like
that.
when you say it like that, I feel like that's the saying where it's like what men do to you, they can't take. Because if he cheated on her, right, and she's providing him money, her own family coming out their pocket to help support them, right? And then she makes a mistake, right? Because she's going through a very hard time. She made a mistake herself. One mistake, and then you go out and find somebody else. How could you ever truly have loved her, right? You were so ready to go and start a new family
I
when...
feel like she was more than understanding.
Wait.
him.
That's what I'm saying.
But she divorced him.
If
She
you
divorced
drag him,
him.
no. If you drag somebody through the mud and they're supporting you that whole time, and then you up and they make a mistake because they're going
It's
through
not...
No, but listen, you gotta think about what she was going through mentally.
Okay.
Like she was there. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
Put her
that.
through it mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Exactly.
I understood where her anger was coming from because she felt like the house and the money and all that should have been hers because she waited for it. She worked for it for years, and that woman was with him for 30 seconds and she got it.
Exactly.
No,
That is
and
unacceptable.
I think the other underlying thing
Especially when
was
you cheating.
the woman that he cheated with. He never cheated with her again, but I think she was always like in the picture, like as a friend type thing.
And that's disgusting.
Is it?
But wasn't that
What?
the woman that he ended up marrying in the
Uh-huh.
end? The girl that he cheated on her with.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why she was even more mad.
That's
Because like that's literally like a slap in the face.
That's
like,
absolutely saying that I cheated with this woman. She's gonna remain in my life, and she's my backup option. So
Right.
the woman that he ended up being with, she don't value herself, but she also thinks that she's better than the woman that he was with the whole time that put the work in. Well,
All right. I think, we coming to a close. We done went through 3 batteries. And they already died. But I think this was a good podcast episode, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we touched on a lot of things that a lot of people be thinking about. Transactional relationships. We need stop thinking like that, because that's fucking up the dating world. Not even the dating world, but just friendships in general. It's just messing it up for real.
yeah.
Talked about the 90s, you feel what I'm saying? With the eras of, peaceful and unity. You know what I'm saying? What else we talk about?
Leaving our impact.
Grammy's, leaving our impact on the
impact.
world. You know what I'm saying? I think we touched on a lot of things that's very important for us in our generation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to shout anything out before we get out of here?
We gotta love each other, and we have to forgive each other, because a lot of things go on between us. We're humans. We make mistakes, but the only way that we'll ever move forward is if we choose love and if we choose forgiveness, and we just stick beside each other.
All right, man. Might want to make it quick because can't write down. Happy Black History Month. All right. Thank you for watching the Real Cozy Podcast. We're going to be back with another edition of the episode real soon, and it's just like that. You dig?
Yeah.